Somebody said something on here the other day, and it just really got me to thinking. Whenever you feel pressure and things just seem to be going so wrong for you and everywhere you turn, notice that usually comes right before or right after you've either done a big job for God, you've made a video that's touched a lot of people, or you have gone out and you've really done something good for God. You're going to be attacked spiritually, either right before or right after or right in the middle of it, because Satan doesn't want you to do anything else for God. He wants you to get discouraged if you were feeling attacks right before something happens. He wants you to get discouraged and give up on God and say it's not worth it. Or right after you do something for God, he's going to try to steal that joy. He is going to try to make you think that it wasn't worth it. I just need to quit. He's going to attack. You're going to feel that spiritual warfare when you're walking closest with God. And it's, when people think that Christians have an easy life, or they're supposed to have an easy life, well, my life is terrible, I must not be a Christian, or my life would be easy. And that is so not true. We get attacked so hard spiritually whenever we are trying to walk with God and do what we're supposed to. And you can't handle it on your own. I know I can't. That attack, what we're not supposed to. God is there for us. Even when it feels so hard to keep on going. And the enemy hits us exactly where he knows it's going to hurt. Because he watches. We can't see him. But he's everywhere. And that's why we have to have that close relationship with God. And we have to depend on him and ask him for that strength. Because we can't do it on our own. There's no way. And when you try to do it on your own, you might as well give up. Because that's just setting yourself up. That's pride. That is control. And both of those are forms of spiritual warfare. Because we're not supposed to control it. We're not supposed to think that we have anything. It's nothing in us that does anything. We're not strong without God. We're not powerful without God. We don't lead people to God, to heaven, without God. And sometimes that the enemy tries to let that creep in your head. You're doing stuff. It's you. You're doing so good. It has nothing to do with us. And that happens when we allow God to move and work through us. It's nothing we do. Actually, the weaker we are and the less control we have, the stronger our presence, the stronger what God can do through us is. And it's hard. It's hard. But boy, it's so worth it whenever you just think about all the stuff that you do, the videos you make, if that's what you do, or preaching or teaching. And to have one person come up and say, I found Jesus because God worked through you. That makes it all worth it. Because you were doing something for God. You were serving God. And you allowed him to work through you. And that's a beautiful thing to know. That because you were obedient. And you let that mighty power work through you. That someone is going to miss the torment of hell. And they'll be in heaven because of you. Because of what you did. Because of your obedience. And that's God giving you strength. He's letting you know, keep going. You're letting me work. I'm making a difference through you. Let's keep going. And it's the heavenly rewards, being with God in eternity, and seeing everyone we love in heaven. It'll be worth all that. Any ridicule or, people saying stuff to you, or even when your family is, against it, keep praying. Keep doing what you're doing. And the weaker you are and the more you let God feel that in your life, the stronger his presence is going to be. And, that's just, it all hits sometimes. When you can say things, you can hear things, but then sometimes it just hits right when it's supposed to. So I wanted to share that with anybody who feels like you're not making a difference. Just remember, it's not you, but your obedience is everything, because that's when God can work the strongest through us. So hang in there and keep asking God for that strength, because that's how we make it.